Whenever you're ready.
Okay, try solving this simple problem with your students. A bat and a ball together cost 110. The bat costs a dollar more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Most will respond quickly that the ball must cost 10 cents. That's incorrect. The ball costs 5 cents. Anything wrong with my pronunciation?
Just one tiny tweak. Most people, not of the people. Otherwise, really clear.
Okay, great. Okay. We know a significant fact about anyone who says that the ball costs 10 cents. Right Nobel Prize. Okay, yeah. Right Nobel Prize winning.
Easily, go on.
Yeah. Right Nobel Prize winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman. In his
That one's tricky.
yeah
It's Kahneman.
Kahneman. I said
It's
Kahneman.
late. Yeah.
Kahneman.
Late Nobel Prize winning.
Yeah.
Great.
No, it's Rice Nobel Prize winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman in his seminal 2011 book.
Seminal, meaning really influential. You go on.
Seminal 2011 book, Thinking Fast and Slow. That person did not actively check whether the answer was correct. We also know they relied on instinct to rapidly deliver an answer, what Kahneman calls fast thinking.
Lovely pace. Just stress it like fast thinking. Otherwise, spot on.
Fast thinking.
Yeah.
At any given moment, our brains encounter an immense amount of stimuli,
Stimuli.
okay,
Singular
stimuli,
stimuli.
stimuli to
Yeah.
which we react intuitively, like describing an instance if someone's tones denotes anger or confusion, or quickly understanding simple sentences as we read. These moments of fast thinking are near automatic thought processes that require very, very little effort.
Nice. So near automatic thought processes means mental shortcuts that happen almost automatically with very little effort.
Very little effort. Okay, so we don't think about it. We don't want to take any effort to think about it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Think reflex, not deep analysis.
Okay. This type of instinctive reactive thinking is essential for survival, but an over-reliance on fast thinking can also lead to errors and bias. Kahneman contends slow thinking, by contrast, is analytical and deliberate. Like when students research.
Deliberate.
Yeah, go ahead.
So just slow it down a touch. Deliberate. And then it's analytical and deliberate. Now carry on.
It's analytical and deliberate, like when students raise their hand instead of impulsively calling out an answer. Calling impulsively is like without thinking, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Impulsively means acting on impulse, like blurting without thinking.
Okay, impulsively calling out an answer or a pause to solve a math problem that requires some degree of computational work, like 15 times 42, but overconfidence has a tendency to creep in joining learning, tricking students into believing that their first reflexive response is correct. Our brains
That's
had
great. Our brains have, go on.
our brains have to work harder and expend more energy.
Our brains have to work harder and expend more energy.
Okay, hard to expend more energy to think slowly. One of the main reasons,
Tweak.
yeah,
Oh, sorry, stop. It's expend.
it's
Expend more energy.
it's to expend more energy to think slowly. One of the main reasons that fast thinking can become a go to cognitive reflex.
Yep, a go-to cognitive reflex.
In a rush to answer a question or solve a problem, critical thinking can lead students
Uh-huh.
astray, causing them to approach conclusions based on incomplete information or make snap judgments
Judgments.
influenced by cognitive bias.
Great.
Teaching students how the brain is wired for decision making is an important part of creating conscious learners who can develop nuanced options and make smart, informed choices, says Ray Hobbies, a researcher and professor of communication studies at the University of Rhode Island. Educators can help students learn how to navigate the cognitive tricks our minds can play on us while instilling a sense of intellectual humility.
That was beautifully read. Just one more thing. It's University of Rhode Island.
University of Rhode Island,
Perfect.
and emphasized life skill that combats overconfidence and encourages curiosity and vigilance when faced with when
Unknown or tricky situations.
mm, when faced with new information or uncertainty, that awareness,
Exactly.
purpose,
下
Pronounced propels.
propels. What does it mean, propels?
It means it drives or pushes something forward, like it moves you to act.
Propel. Okay. Propels. Okay, go. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Propels intellectual curiosity while also living with an appreciation. What's that?
Appreciation.
Appreciation. Appreciation
Yeah.
for what they don't know. How it says. Here are four strategies to help students understand the benefits of slowing down their thinking.
Nice clear phrasing, by the way.
Identify a stealthy.
Uh-huh. One
I-
more time. Stealthy.
Identify stealthy brain tricks despite having limited knowledge of a subject. Kids often trick themselves into overestimating their mastery of concepts and ideas, a tendency known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. Students' first instincts about what they do or don't know are often wrong, guessing that the ball costs 10 cents without slowing down to check their work. For instance, the problem is, on top of being incorrect, the mind tricks them into feeling confident that they are right. Before exams, Kong Jun-hoon, a psychology professor at Yale University, directs her students to explain aloud concepts they have learned to a friend or family member as if the other person has never encountered this information. That process of explanation can open students' eyes, what they know and what they don't, Ash says. In an experiment, researchers asked, do you know how a toilet works?
Lovely flow. Tiny tweak. A graduate student, not a grad. And it's directs graduate students.
A graduate students, a graduate students, a graduate students,
Perfect.
a graduate students. okay, how a helicopter works, and so on. Of course, subjects can build one from scratch or stretch.
Close. Subjects can be
Scratch.
anything. Build one from scratch.
Scratch, okay, scratch,
Yeah.
Scratch.
scratch, okay, from scratch, okay,
Yeah.
scratch, okay, we're from scratch.
Yeah.
But they know there's a
Exactly.
propeller, at the top, she explains. Still, the subjects respond affirmatively, and provide a brief description. Next, they are asked to write out a detailed ex explanation of how these things actually work. It can be quite clarifying since that's enough for them to realize they don't quite understand what they thought they did. Ash says. Before an exam, students may feel like they understand all the materials because they skimmed their notes and highlighted the key terms.
Key terms. Yeah.
But when they are asked to accurate, articulate exactly what they claim to know, they come up short, making students
Come short.
they come up short, m- making making students aware of Dunning-Kruger effect. In addition to creating more opportunities for students to actively demonstrate their learning and incorporating occasional checks for understanding.
讲一个1分钟的
Nice.
小
Just
故事。
checks for understanding. Sounds natural.
Throughout the unit, provides kids with more narrowing view of what they know, as well as what they only sort of know.
Might just be a slip, but it's they only sort of know.
They only sort of know or don't know at all. Narrowing
Yeah. Only sort of know.
only sort of know, okay?
Yeah.
我来帮你。可以这样说更自然。Give kids more stories that show what they know and what they only kind of know。或者翻成中文，给孩子更多故事，既展现他们真正懂得，也展现那些只是一知半解的内容。
This identifies areas they should slow down and target before and doing test prep, right? PREP, what's the mean?
Exactly. It's short for preparation, so test preparation.
Test preparation connects
Yes.
connects to students' own lives, being able to recognize examples of cognitive bias in their own lives. Hobbies says puts students on a path toward making better, more STRATEGIC
Strategic. Strategic.
strategic
Yep. Strategic.
strategic choices.
Good.
Choices, right?
Yeah.
Choice.
That's it.
Choose. CHOICES.
Choices.
Choices. Okay, choices.
Yes.
Instead of providing examples from your own adult life, hobbies suggest how kids come up with examples of cognitive bias, digital amnesia.
Right. So it's digital media.
No,
That means
no,
stuff
no, no.
online.
It's a digital amnesia. Did I say correct?
Oh,
Yeah.
just
In
checking. You were really close. It's digital amnesia. So it's pronounced digital amnesia, meaning forgetting things because we rely on devices. Say
yeah,
it once more.
yeah, digital amnesia.
Amnesia.
Digital amnesia in group
Yeah, that's it.
in group favorism and authority bias, for example, from their own lives and write those down as stories. She says those are going to be super powerful for helping students build like awareness, what really understand. Here's how my brain is best to work, and here's how I experience that in daily life. Middle school history teacher Jordan Maxton uses the Gulf of Tonkin. Do you know this story? Incident.
Yeah, that's the 1964 Gulf of Tonkin incident. It's often used to show how quick conclusions and incomplete information can escalate decisions.
Okay, escalate decision. Okay, can you just shortly tell me that story because I don't know it.
One sec. In short, in August 1964, the US reported attacks in the Gulf of Tonkin, and the uncertainty around those reports still led to rapid escalation. It's often used in class to show how fast judgments under uncertainty can have really big consequences.
Oh, I got just like really big consequences.
Yeah.
You make decision very fast and very impulsively, but that will lead really big wrong way. Is that correct?
Exactly, that's the point. Quick judgments under uncertainty can spiral. The
Okay.
lessons about slowing down.
Yeah, slowing down incident to illustrate real world confirmation bias. The propensity.
Perfect. And it means a natural tendency. or-
Propensity.
Propensity of people to seek all the information or evidence that confirms their own options, beliefs, and values. The lesson guides the students through how President Johnson looked for a way to justify his invasion plans. Matrix ranks students connect to Johnson's actions to modern examples of confirmation bias by looking at Russia involvement in the 2016 election through social media. Students are
Yeah.
encouraged to reflect on how confirmation bias can and has affected them while using social media. We all did it. Yeah, we all did. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Instill healthy skepticism.
Sure. Go ahead.
Healthy
Healthy skepticism.
healthy skepticism. What's it mean?
Healthy skepticism means being open but questioning.
Okay.
Don't just swallow claims.
What's instill?
Instill means to gradually build or encourage a habit of
Instill.
feeling over time.
Instill healthy skepticism, teaching students to exercise a degree of caution when approaching new information online, instead of accepting everything they read as a fact. It's important, explains Julia Carey, an associate professor of education at the University of Rhode Island, to strengthen to strengthen. How to pronounce it?
Okay, so it's to strengthen.
To strengthen her students' abilities to critically analyze and pace information during online research before jumping to quick conclusions. Carrie asked them to consider the following prompts. What is the purpose of this site? Who created the information on this site? And what is this person's level of expertise? Expertise.
Expertise. Nice.
Expertise. Expertise, what's mean
Yes.
expertise?
It means someone's level of skill or knowledge in a given area.
Okay, where can I go to check the accuracy of this information? Why did this person or group put this information on the internet? In addition to explaining the concept of echo chambers. Echo chambers, right?
Yes. Echo chambers.
Echo chamber. What's the meaning echo chambers?
It's when you're mostly hearing views that match what you already believe. So your ideas just bounce back and forth. They get reinforced. You don't get challenged.
In addition, the explaining of concept of echo chambers and environment, where a person slowly encounters information or perspectives that mirror and support their own, and the power they had to perpetuate.
Yep.
Perpetuate.
What's the meaning?
It means to keep something going, often something that's not great.
Perpetuate and
Yes.
wrap, WARP, or wrap, how to pronounce it?
Warp.
Warp, sorry,
Warp.
warp. Okay, warp.
Yeah.
People's perspective. Middle school history teacher Chris Orlando suggests that the students slow down and ask the following questions when consuming information. Does the source give only one perspective of an issue? Is that perspective primarily supported by rumor or partial evidence? What's partial evidence?
It's pronounced partial.
Partial.
That means incomplete or one-sided.
Okay, partial evidence. Are facts ignored whenever they ops
Offers.
no
Offers.
oppose oppose
Oh. Let me just check. Right. So it's oppose, meaning to go against or disagree with.
oppose that viewpoint or hold each other accountable. What's mean hold each other accountable?
It means making sure everyone checks each other's reasoning. Like, hey, is that actually supported by facts?
Okay. People, not just kids, have a tendency to forget where they learn something as soon as they learn it, which is known in psychology as a source monitoring bias. We stumble upon piece of media content, take it in, and completely forget where we got it from. Hobbies, experience, then we come up with an idea and we think it's our own, but we had just forgotten where we read a first time. In our media, uh, SATURATED was like
Saturated.
media saturated.
Media
Yes.
saturated culture.
Exactly.
Saturated
Meaning soaked or
culture.
saturated.
This has a serious negative impacts, and in the classroom, it can even lead to an inadvertent
Inadvertent.
Inadvertent plagiarism.
plagiarism. Inadvertent plagiarism. What's the meaning?
Inadvertent plagiarism is when you accidentally use someone else's idea or words without realizing it.
Okay, well, educators can recommend that students pay more attention to the source in the first place. That won't solve the problem entirety, right? Entirety?
Exactly. That's it.
Ent-
In its
Entirely.
means
entirely. Okay, entirely.
completely.
To encourage slow
Yeah.
thinking when someone shares a fact they have read, heard, or seen somewhere. Hobbies suggesting encouraging students to ask the person, where did you hear that from? In an attempt, right? What's mean in an attempt?
Exactly. So that means trying to do something.
Okay, in an attempt to connect the piece of information to its original source instead of simply accepting it without question. There's a big difference between something a student read in a New York Times articles versus a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy. What's it mean?
Exactly.
Conspiracy.
Yes. So it means a secret plan, and a conspiracy theory is an unproven story that claims secret plots are behind events.
Conspiracy. A secret plan by people do bad things. Conspiracy theory video on
Right.
YouTube. Okay, so yeah, so it's important for students to learn that these cognitive biases are things that we have to figure out on our own. On our own, we can help each other. Hobbies says rely on other people help you slow down by asking you questions about the basis of your beliefs or how you and why you came to have certain attitudes and values.
Lovely. That was clear and